Good morning everyone, welcome to the Lily Pilly Stitches studio vlogs. My name's Lisa and I'm coming to you from a very sunny Brisbane. It's winter here but it's t-shirt weather which is very typical. Got the lovely birds in the background. That's what I love about where we live. We are surrounded by lots of bushland and just have those lovely birds making their calls around the place. So I'm not keeping this on for very long, but this is the cardigan I showed you last time, the Champagne Cardigan. And I have finished a sleeve. So I'm very excited, all finished and very happy. And then surprise, surprise, it's not pink because I didn't have enough pink and I thought I had an extra ball, but I couldn't find it. So I wouldn't have had enough to even go around the button band or to do these 4-inch cuffs in 1x1 ribbing. So I went to the yarn bowl banyo and picked out some more Sandnes yarn, tin mohair and double Sunday, and I got this beautiful mint green. It's such a lovely colour, really pretty. And yeah, this hasn't been blocked yet obviously because I've still got the rest to do, but I'm very happy with it. The only thing I'll show you up close is I should have read the instructions again because I never pay attention, and I was doing the wrong sort of decrease, so it left like a bit of a line, like a little mark, but you're not going to see that because it's under my arm. But this side I'm doing it correctly, which is just knit 2 together on either side of the start and finish of the needles. And yeah, so I've started the second sleeve, so there's no sleeve island. I do have to come back and just sort of close up this little hole here, but yeah, so almost technically just past the elbow, so not much to go, and then do the cuff. So I'm just working through those decreases. Gosh, this is going to be really warm. I'm hoping I get this done in time for Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show, because I've just got this sleeve to do and then the button band, which I'll show you the colour I chose for the button band. But just up close, where is it? Yeah, you can just faintly see little divots where I did the decreases. It's no big deal, and probably when I block it you won't even see it at all. So isn't that lovely, that green? So pretty, so squishy and soft and lovely. Just a really pretty pale mint green. And to go with it, the button band is going to be dun, da, 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 a lemon yellow. So we're going to have pink on the bottom, bubblegum pink, and yeah, very pastel. Love it. So this colorway, the yellow, these are 2 different yellows in the Sandnes yarn range. This one is color 2013, which I think is called pineapple, and I think this is called lemon sorbet, which this one is, where's the color 9602 for the mohair. And I don't know that I saved the button band. I didn't save somewhere around there's a ball band, but I don't know which one because I've got multiple ball bands in there that are running loose, so I don't know which color's the green, but anyway, it's the really pale mint green. So yeah, so that's what I've got. Ta-da! So I've just got that one sleeve to finish, and then the button band, and I've got till I go on the 16th of July, but obviously I'd want to block it first if I could, but I might not get that done. I don't know, we'll see, because I had a fall the other day. I tripped over the dog's beds as I was trying to kick them down the hall towards the bedroom to go to bed, and I promptly fell over my own feet, and I overextended my thumb when I landed and I hurt my knee. So at least the dog bed sort of cushioned some of my fall. But yeah, pretty embarrassing to trip over my own feet. So that's where I'm up to with that project. I did get 2 lots of these because the button band's double knit, so it will use up quite a bit of yarn. While I'm doing whips, I'll just show you, I worked on my mitered square blanket and finished 1 square. So I got this magenta pink square done, which is in yarn that Rebecca gave me. Thank you, Rebecca. And yeah, it's really, really pretty. And actually I'll hold it on, you might see it a bit better there without the light going through it so much. Beautiful. I think that's a My Creative Garage colorway. I think that was from her set of minis. So yeah, so I've got 3 rows and I've started on the 4th row. So now we're on to the 4th row down here. So it's starting to take shape. So it was good to get at least 1 square in there, and just try and pop a square in every now and then. It's just I was sick of I finished doing my fingerless mitts for my mum, and then I'm just like, I have done what, 5 pairs of mittens in the last month to 6 weeks, and I'm like, I'm done. I need something different. So that's what I did, and I've got this yarn left over from the mittens I just made for my mum. It's like I can't even remember what dye. I got it from the yarn bowl at Bendigo. I was going to originally make a beret with it, but then I realized I needed like 2 skeins and I only have 1. So this is this one, and this is what's left after I've made the mittens. So I've got plenty there to make another pair of mittens probably. And these are the mittens. So they're using this World's Simplest Mitten pattern by Tin Can Knits. Can thoroughly recommend it. The pattern is for a full mitten, but I just, eyeball it on my hand. Mum's hands are a bit smaller than mine, but wider. So it's a bit shorter on me than it would be on her. So normally I just go up about 2 inches above the thumb separation, and then I do an inch of ribbing before I cast off, or bind off. So yeah, so got the cuff, and then just following the pattern. And then here I literally, for Mum's, I think I did like 2 rounds of knitting and then went straight into the ribbing and just did not even quite an inch of ribbing for hers. I won't stay out long in this because the sun's hot and I've already got skin cancers. I don't need some more, but I did put sun cream on this morning. I went and got, you'll be proud of me, I went and got some sun cream, including one for my face. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer 50 Plus. Apparently some were found to be lacking in not doing what they said they would do, like most of the brands, and Choice did a analysis of all of the different brands, and Neutrogena and what's that one, Posse, whatever, that European one, they were the 2 top ones that come out as like good marks. So I went and got that today. So yeah, so these are all done now, perfect for my mum. And yeah, mine go just a little bit longer, but she's got shorter fingers than me. I've got long fingers. So I'll be giving those to Mum when I go and meet her in Bendigo for the Sheep and Wool show. So if you're going to the Bendigo Sheep and Wool show, you might see my mum and I there. Please stop and say hello. We'd love to say hi. And we're going on the Saturday. And then we're going to just do some driving around the goldfields after that. So that's that. Just some blasts from the past. These are my first mittens I ever made, and these were for Wayne's dad. And sadly, he passed away at the end of May, and we had the funeral recently, and yeah, it was really hard to part with him, but we're glad he's not in pain anymore. So these are the gloves I knit him for in hospital, just because he had painful hands with his arthritis, so it kept him comfortable at least for a few days before he wasn't able to wear them anymore. And then this is Brown Eyes, the pillow I made him, and we got this back. And I did make a boo-boo there, so he's got a little scar, but that's okay. And yeah, so it was just I just seamed him at the top, mattress stitched. Or did I do it at the bottom? No, I mattress stitched the bottom, and the top is just, I knit like a tube, and then stuffed it and seamed it. And then before I stuffed it, I embroidered these eyes and nose and mouth on, like French knots, bit of sort of satin stitch and chain stitch. Yeah, so that's Brown Eyes. So we got him back as well, so that'll go in Wayne's office in his cupboard. Yeah, so that's all I've been working on. I was going to start a pair of socks, but now that I'm resting my thumb, I might just leave it for a few days and just work on at home my cardigan, just prioritize that to get it done for Bendigo and see how my thumb goes, because it's quite, I don't know if you can tell, but it is swollen, this one, and it's sore right down in here when I do gripping things. If I put too much pressure on it, it really hurts. So I got a thumb brace and wore that all yesterday, and I'll probably wear it during the week at work just to avoid overextending my thumb, just to give it a rest, and just work on my cardigan in the evenings and read my book during the day, which I'm still reading Fury Bound, but I'm on the downhill run to the end, and I'm really loving it. There's been a bit of a twist, and yeah, so really enjoying that. And I don't know what I'll read next. Maybe Evelina, which is the book I got in hardback. It's a classic. I might read that next. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to, and I'm sorry it's short and sweet, but that's just the way it goes. I thought I'd check in now, and then the next time I check in might be like a bit of a vloggy thing, getting ready for Bendigo, what I'm packing, what projects I'm going to take to work on, what projects I might want to buy for. I'm not going to have a huge budget, but I might look at 2 to 3 projects that if I see something I can buy the yarn for. And yeah, so I'll have a look on Ravelry and see what things I might like to knit next. I'm looking forward to getting this cardigan done, because I have another 2 projects, like a slip over and a cloud blouse by Petite Knit, that I want to work on. So actually that'll be a really good travel project, because if I can get started on the shoulder stitches where I'm up to now, I can take that with me, because it's super light. It's just mohair, 2 strands of mohair held together, so it's super lightweight to cart around when I'm traveling. So yeah, we'll see what we get up to, and I'll probably do a vloggy video for Bendigo, as well as what we get up to, maybe on our little trip around the goldfields. We might go thrifting and looking at the little towns and stuff, so I'll definitely be sharing that with you. So yeah, so the next time you see me, I'll be getting ready for Bendigo, which is on, I'll be leaving I think on the 16th of July. I fly to Melbourne, and whatever's the Friday, I'll fly down to Melbourne in the morning, meet my mum, we'll get the hire car and skedaddle straight to Bendigo, and then we'll have a chill afternoon, evening, and then the next morning we've already bought our tickets, so we'll be going straight to Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show. And yeah, we're just doing one day there. I don't think I have it in me to do multiple days, and then we'll just stay another night in Bendigo and then head off on our little trip, winding our way back towards Melbourne for our flights home on the Monday. Anyway, till then, have a great week. Happy knitting, stitching, crocheting, cross stitching, needlepoint, whatever takes your fancy and brings you joy. Enjoy that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.